But I think Happy Holidays to You is just the truest representation of what the Christmas season should be. What's going on, everybody? It is Christmas Eve, so that means it is day number 24 of the 25 days of Christmas here on the Groove Line with your host, Chris Stevens. Hopefully, you're ready to wrap gifts if you haven't wrapped them already. You got your tree set up. As you can see, I got mine set up. And hopefully you are ready for a wonderful Christmas with your loved ones, or if just hanging solo. So day number 24, Christmas Eve. That's the day, we usually just get excited for whatever Christmas Day would bring when we were kids. Now as adults, it's just, we get to watch football and basketball all day and, cook in the kitchen, prepare Christmas dinner, watch the kids open gifts if you have kids or if you have nieces and nephews that you bought gifts for. So it's a wonderful day. So my favorite Christmas song is the one we're going to talk about today. And that is Happy Holidays to You by the Whispers. They had an entire album named Happy Holidays to You. I talked about that when we started the month with Funky Christmas. And Happy Holidays to You, to me, is probably the truest representation of the season aside from the song that we're going to talk about tomorrow. And since we haven't talked about that song yet this month, I'm pretty sure you know which one it is. But this one was written by Mark Wood, the lead singer from Lakeside, who also played keyboards on this record. And whatever he was feeling when he wrote that song, it's clear that Christmas meant a lot to him at that point in time in his life. Because, starts off, lots of happy little children waiting for sunrise with stockings full of candy and a big surprise. Look at the happiness in their eyes. They're glad it's Christmas. And it just goes on and on, they talk, it's Walter's like, before this day gets underway, think of how much of the love you wish to give today and wonder why we can't give it all every day. There is no reason every season there should be love. And there's the hook is just undeniable. Like, there are Black people who sing that just as much as they sing In My Mind by the Temptations. We know it's Silent Night, of course. But, people really need one another. Man, woman, boy, girl, sister, and brother. We wish happy holidays to you. Like, that song makes me emotional. Like, I'm trying to, not let y'all see me get emotional because, that'd be weird to be crying on camera. But, it's just a song that has stuck with me since I was a kid. And as I got older, moved away from home, came back home, dealt with some things here and there, and just felt extremely overwhelmed, by things. And just the holiday season just sort of, it's sort of like a time to breathe, a time to reset, a time to relax, a time to reflect and be grateful for what I do have in my life. Even if I'm not where I want to be in terms of certain things, even I don't have something that I really want, but don't have. It's just a time to sit there and be like, yo, I'm still here. My family, even though, I'm kind of like, I don't want to say estranged. It's just like, I'm just a person that's a hermit by nature. You probably, guys have picked that up by the fact that, I'm always recording in my apartment by myself. But, I'm just not real as close to my family and friends as I used to be. And that's on me. That's not anybody else's doing. That would be up to me to, extend that olive branch. But, it's just a reminder that, you still have your family and friends. You're still here. I'm still, doing the best I can with what I got. Word to Mariah Carey. And it's just a song that just makes you grateful, and any hole that you feel, for the holidays, it can fill it part way. Not everything can be filled all the way by one song. If you're that fortunate to have that sort of, capacity for a song to just overwhelm you with love and joy and gratitude, that's what music is supposed to do anyway. So yeah, it could, but it'll fill it at least part way. And the rest is up to you to fill, whether that be with family, whether that be with, gifts, loved ones, cooking, watching TV, relaxing, listening to the Christmas music. It's all up to you. It is all up to how you spend the holiday. But I think Happy Holidays to You is just the truest representation of what the Christmas season should be. Is that, we are here, we're most of us are in our good health and strength and in our right mind. And we should celebrate the fact that we made it through whatever year this was. Because 2025 We knew it was going to be a hellscape from the word go. And for that to be what it was, and for things to have escalated the way they have, I mean, Christmas just doesn't feel like Christmas for the most part, but you can still make it feel like Christmas if you and your loved ones choose to do so. And that's going to be the challenge. And that's what I feel like we all should do. Like, joy is resistance. Joy is absolutely resistance to the nonsense that's going on out here in the world. So find you some pockets of joy wherever you can this holiday season and hold on to those, enjoy those as much as you can, and keep building on that, because that's the only way we're going to survive this mess. But yeah, happy holidays to you by the Whispers. Another great masterclass in singing. Another great Solar Records instrumentation piece. The strings are by Gene Page, who of course did strings for Barry White for so long. You know Gene Page strings are going to be number one, top notch. So the entire song is just amazing to listen to. If you have not heard Happy Holidays by the Whispers, go listen to it. Come back. Let us know what you think. But if you have heard it, like you know I've heard it, and probably feel the same things I feel, let's talk about it in the comments. So thank you guys for tuning in. This is day number 24, Christmas Eve of the 25 days of Christmas. So yes, one more day left. We're going to do this on Christmas Day. So if you up wrapping gifts for your kids, or you just up, shooting the breeze with your loved ones, turn us on. You'll be glad you did, because these episodes have only been like 8 minutes tops. So it's not like, it's going to sit there. You ain't going to have to sit there all night. So you can just sit there, listen to me talk about Christmas music, talk about, yeah, Chris had a great point, or yeah, Chris is tripping with that song. Whichever one you choose to do, it's fine with me. So thank you guys for riding with me on the Groove Line. Be sure to subscribe and tap that notification bell. Contact information will be in the description below. Don't forget to like and comment on the videos, because I do talk back in the comments. So one more day to go, y'all. So thank y'all for riding with me on the Groove Line. And until the next time we ride, may you find the groove, or may the groove find you.